Alright, so here we are back into the middle of the desert as our jester just went ahead and impressed us with a grand handstand. Not quite sure what he's getting up to. I'm not even sure what the purpose of the jester is, but I've been playing a little bit more of the game and I've figured out that this game is definitely very heavily focused on the military side of things. So I'm not quite sure how much we'll play of it. Probably not all that much. There's thankfully games starting to come out a lot more often now, so that's that. I've also got a new channel which I'm focusing on a little bit more as well. Hopefully there'll be a couple more videos down there where I just play mobile games like I'm sure most of you guys would know or heard of Clash of Clans and games around that type of genre on mobile. So I'm definitely into that as well. So I'll leave a link down below. But alas, let's go ahead and just muck around over here. We actually do have a lot of food, a lot of bread actually.
This building is currently functioning, my lord. Which
is, where are the bakeries? Here they are. Jeez, they definitely produce a lot. 180 for both of them, so that's pretty good. They definitely do that a lot. What other things do we have? Got a heck of a lot of stone, so we might as well make use of that. What I could do as well is put this on mixed and make the difficulty normal. Right. Nothing too difficult. But we'll see, and hopefully they'll start to come out some like enemies from somewhere and just different challenges. So supposedly also the oil is, or the pitch is like in the middle of the water here of some island or something like that. Oh, here it is. Oh, okay. I thought these were shadows. Okay, that's where it is. Makes sense then. Okay, it just looked weird. I thought it was like a shadow from the trees, but I don't really know why I thought that. But at least we figured that out. What does it look like on the map? It's just black. Okay. Okay, that's stone. It's definitely not that. Doesn't seem like there's any more pitch. It's just obviously on the water. In the marshes, so that's where we'll have to go for that. Anyways, let's keep on building more and more buildings. We don't really need to build any defensive buildings really,
my lord.
but we will actually. Let's go with castle walls and stone curtain wall. First off, we'll build a grand tower. Oh wow, these things are pretty good. All right, so we'll build a couple of them. We'll build 4 of them.
Can't place that there, my lord.
We need more stone, sire.
Oh, wow. 180 stone for one of them. Jeez, it's quite a bit. Alright, so that means let's go over here and buy some. Let's see, 40 gold for 10.
Not enough gold.
There we go. That'll be more than enough. Hopefully, at least anyway. Well, not enough for 2, but build another grand tower over here. We'll end up building another one, hopefully up on this hill.
Too low, my lord.
Stone stocks are too low. Let's check out how these guys are doing. This ox is coming up slowly, and alright, we definitely need more ox. Get 4 of them. There we go. Because these guys, unfortunately, are idle, because we've pretty much maxed out the amount of stone that we're able to hold on this mine, so
This building is inaccessible, sire.
hopefully they'll start working.
You can't do that, my lord.
Yeah, a maximum of 4 can be placed per mine quarry, so I'm not quite sure. Maybe they're waiting for this guy, and hopefully then a couple more will start moving. Yes. Oh, that is a bit of a problem, though, because that guy was coming away from going so far away. But anyways, they waited for that long, but at least we figured that problem out. So that's good. Then we can start connecting all these pylons up, or walls, or watchtowers up. Towers, and we'll be able to create a nice little fortress, which is pretty much how they had the fortresses in the medieval days as well. Now, like, they're centralized, like the most important people in the middle, then like the middle class. I'm not quite sure if there was a middle class back in the medieval era, but they had that, and then they had the peasants all the way out in the outside with their farms and all. sort of like cities in the modern day today. Like you've got your central business district, and then the further and further it spreads out, I guess, sort of the less affluent the people.
Functioning, my lord.
Sort of. Alright, so let's go ahead and get some more production buildings, because you can never really have enough. We should also make sure... Alright, what I need is a little bit more breweries, from what I can see. So, the breweries are up over here. Build a couple around here. Okay, and we can actually build the breweries anywhere as well, can't we? We can indeed, so we might as well make use of that there. Alright. Alright, so this will just give us a brief overview of how the game is actually played, and then I think I might go ahead and play a couple of missions, but the missions don't really tickle my fancy. It's just not my type of game. I'm sure there'd be a lot of people that are into it. If you played the original Strongholds and yeah, like into the whole military aspect of things, but it doesn't really have all that much of a story, pretty much no story at all. You pretty much just get thrust into the game playing skirmishes. So, yeah, not really my thing. Right, we actually probably will need an apothecary soon. Just make sure, you know what? Let's stop waiting about. There we go. We'll do that. And then we can actually have some fun connecting these things up, because ain't nobody got time for waiting around. So, wait, with all that gold, that means I'll be able to go ahead and... Oh, wait, we can hold shift. What does that do? Oh, okay, very nice. I'm actually very surprised we can hold that much, but okay. Not quite sure how that works. But I'll take it. I will take it indeed. So, one more grand tower.
Land is too uneven to build, my liege.
Okay, thought so. You can't really tilt your camera either. Wish you could, though. Get right on the ground level with your peasants. So, we want a gatehouse out front. And then, well, there's, yeah, I think we're gonna have to build the stone wall just like this. Okay. Okay, that works. It's actually very easy to place walls, which I'm quite impressed by. It's quite easy to build like massive structures. I thought it'd be very finicky, but obviously it's not, as we build it over the ox. That poor guy. Now I'm assuming, yeah, okay, their trajectory or their movement does get changed with the way the walls are. I'm tempted to actually like lock that guy in. Poor guy. He's gonna get stuck. Be interesting to see what'll happen. Alright, so I think he'll be going straight for the gatehouse, and that seems like what he's doing. Alright. Wow, it is very easy to actually do all of this stuff. Cool. Alright, so inside, what we'll do is check out... I remember what the War Dog Cage did. I must say, this game is not very different from Stronghold 3. It just gives you a couple more units, so... That is quite unfortunate, but... The War Dog Cage, once an enemy came near it, it'd explode, and the War Dogs would come and attack it. And get some oil smelters as well. Okay. Pitch a ditch. Or brazier. Actually, talking about pitch, I need to go ahead and go to industry building and go over to a pitch rig. Alright. From what I remember, pitch rigs actually cost a fair amount. For, not really, actually. What is pitch used for? I think you just sell it, really. Yeah. Now, I'm not quite sure if you're able to create feasts and all of that for your king. I think they took that out of the game. You're able to build some specialist buildings like beekeepers and wineries and all of that in Stronghold 3. It seems like they've taken that out this game, though. Need a bit more gold, it seems like. We'll actually build a church right in the center. Connected to the wall. How much is it connected to the wall? Is it actually on the wall? No, it's like a separate building. That's alright. And we've got a priest immediately. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any candles to initiate his sermon. So I have to help him out there. Let's go ahead and just probably get a little bit more gold. It'd be cool if you're able to do this in the campaign as well. So, oh wow. This is really intense. And I guess, where do we place
Not
this?
enough wood, my lord.
All right, we don't have enough wood. That makes sense. That's what we'll have to do. Buy that wood, and that's about all I really need to buy at the moment. So, check out the Tower Munganul, which I'm no doubt butchering how you say it. Okay.
Engineers at your service.
Oh wow, this is sweet.
Your grace.
Oh wow.
Finding range.
That's pretty cool. And then we'll just keep attacking. Oh wow. Actually got quite the range on him as well. Alright, so that's that. We've got the ballista, which we can also go ahead and place.
Eager to work. Winding her up.
Obviously got a much smaller space to shoot at. Much more accurate. Okay.
Set us a task. Winding her up. How can we help?
Not quite sure if they actually shoot fire.
Winding her
Okay.
up.
Stop winding her up, mates. And let's go the tower hay bale launcher. Jeez. That sounds very advanced.
Tools are ready. Engineers at your service. What's the plan?
You know what we could do? We could get these guys to fire on each other. Whoa. That's actually pretty useful. There's the innkeeper. What is he doing? The inn's not over here, is it? No way. Why'd this music also turn all eerie all of a sudden? Do we have any enemies coming in? I don't think so. We've only got 4 peasants about. Being idle. Thankfully, all our oxen are moving in and out. No problems there.
Engineers at
I really
your
need to
service.
get you guys to stop.
What's the plan? Our tools are ready. You need something? Engineers at your service.
Alright. So that's that done. We've got some more defenses as well. Hoarding.
This must be built next to an existing wall.
Oh, okay. So I guess it makes it much harder for them to climb up. Okay, that's pretty cool. Maybe some people, some archers would be able to fit in there or something. We've got man traps as well. Oh, okay, so these are literally traps. Oh, wow. Actually tempted to see how the combat actually works now with all of this stuff now. Might have to check it out. We've got the war dog cage.
Loose the hounds.
Wow. We can actually choose when to release the hounds. Does that mean they're going to attack anyone? I wouldn't be surprised if that's...
Hooray! Some reinforcements have arrived at the castle, sire.
Oh, what? You managed to get him. Alright, where are these reinforcements that have arrived at the castle? What blasphemy do you speak of? I don't see any reinforcements. Are they coming about somewhere? They said they've arrived over here, but I don't see them at all. Nope. Nowhere to be seen.
We are under attack.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright. Some idiot's gone into the man traps. There must be a way that you can demolish them, though. Here we go. No, repair and delete. Okay. Having way too many people that are dying. And that's not good. We don't want that to happen. So what else is there? What's his priest doing? He's blessing the villagers. I thought he was going over to the dead bodies.
This building is currently
Wouldn't
functioning,
surprise
my
me
lord.
one bit. Let's see what a pitch ditch is. Alright, it's a ditch of pitch. Jeez, that looks intense. I guess we spill it on people or something. Got a brazier as well.
This must be built atop a wall or tower, sire. Can't place that there, my lord.
You need something?
Interesting. Oh, wow. I guess these are the new people. Seems like they can come in over here. See what they end up doing. Did they get in? No. Oh, this guy just walks over it. That's not very fun. So who are you? You're an oil tipper. Ah. Okay. So if I tell you to attack here. Wait. I've got no idea how to activate them. I don't think you can unless someone comes in to attack you. Alright. So before we keep on embarrassing ourselves, let's have a final look at what other things we can do over here. And then we might have a look at the campaign a little bit later on. A mission or two. That's about it, really. There's not all that much that they've added to the game, which I find very disappointing. I guess it still follows the good old Stronghold formula, though. So we'll have to check out the actual fighting of it. And we'll see how much different it is. Hopefully there are a couple of scenarios. Let's go quit to the title screen. Quit there. I'm not quite sure if there are any scenarios, actually. We could go single player. There's learning campaigns, which teach you about the game, obviously. The skirmish trails, which is what we'll do. Sandbox is what I'm doing. And custom skirmish seems like it might be a little bit more fun. There's also a bit of multiplayer, if I remember correctly. There we go. Let's check out how that works. Browse games. Is there anyone even in here? I'm fairly certain my... wow, that can't be right. My Steam is definitely on. There you go. Wow, there's only one person. Interesting. It seems, well, they're Australian, but that's not good at all. Anyways, we'll be back with one more episode, I think, of Stronghold Crusader, but I think that'll be it. Unfortunately, it has not appealed to me very much, but until next time, though, guys, I'll see you later, and we'll be playing some, hopefully, new games very soon, because September is almost over.